Hello again. Joel Ross here at Randy's Music in our piano gallery, and we're going to talk today about all things Yamaha and all things Yamaha acoustic pianos. One of my favorite topics, because when you think about Yamaha pianos, some of the first things that come to mind are how well built they are and how consistent they are and what attention to detail Yamaha expects out of their pianos. So there are reasons for that, and I'd like to go into that just a bit. Yamaha recognized many, many years ago when they were manufacturing instruments that in order for them to produce a piano at the highest quality level, they needed to control as many components of the supply chain as possible. So with regard to that, the Kakagawa plant in Japan is their main manufacturing facility, but also in Japan is the plant in Hokkaido, which is their sustainable wood processing and milling operation. And that's quite a sight to behold. All of the wood components and the sounding board components, which are aged to destination, seasoned for the US market, that's all produced there. And then in Iwata, Japan, is where their foundry and forge is located. So that's where all the plates are manufactured and the aluminum action rails and all things with regard to hinges and fasteners and so forth. So they own all of those facilities and their finger is on the pulse of that. So that explains, for many reasons, that I think that explains why there's such a consistency with the product. So today we're looking at a specific one. This is the Conservatory Series Yamaha C3X. And Yamaha, for decades, has produced the C-series. It's been a workhorse for them in the industry. It's the most recorded piano in history. And you might be wondering, so what does the X suffix mean? And quite simply, several years ago, Yamaha redesigned and made some refinements to their 9-foot Concert Grand, their flagship model. Many years of research went into that. The components of the strings, the tuning pins, the sounding board, how that's aged, how that's seasoned, the hammer felt weight, just to see if they could coax as many possible colors out of the piano as would be possible. And so much of that technology then trickled down into their Conservatory series, which again doesn't mean it needs to be played only in a conservatory or a music school. They're very popular in homes and especially teaching studios. So with that said, the English language doesn't have very good words to describe sound. So sometimes we have to use color words or other words. We think of bright or dark or mellow or maybe brash or tinny or whatever. The point being that a musical instrument is a work of art. And the idea is that when you sit down at it, you want to be able to create the highest level of art, and not just that, but the most possible colors, the most possible nuance out of the instrument as the instrument will let you. So that's where Yamaha really stepped up to the plate. Again, it's the C3X. And so as we talk about colors, I'd like to play a Scriabin etude for you. This is a beautiful work, which I think illustrates the many shadings and nuance and colors that it's possible to get out of this instrument. So I hope you enjoy it. Please visit us soon here at the gallery, and once again, thanks very much for watching.